Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jikook Diaries channel. Today we're going to talk about something that's been stirring our hearts. A big question that's been haunting many armies lately. Will Jimin and Jungkook never perform together again? Was what we witnessed yesterday really Jikook's last concert? These rumors aren't without reason. A video clip from their concert, held after the two completed their military service, has gone viral on social media. The clip has many wondering about Jikook's future. In the clip, Jimin suddenly asks a simple, yet meaningful, question. What's next? The atmosphere immediately turns silent until he finally answers. There's no way we're going to disappear. What's next? Now. There's no way we're going to disappear. Those words weren't just words. They were a promise. A promise that even as time passed, even as circumstances changed, their bond would endure. Jungkook, who was by her side, immediately answered firmly, "Yes, that's right." A simple yet powerful answer. A short sentence that emphasized that they were on the same path with the same heart. After that concert moment, we saw their togetherness again in the second season of Are You Sure? This journey was so special because it reminded us of the first season, when Jungkook had said innocently but sincerely, "I want to continue traveling with Jimin, even until we're 50. Those words once sounded like a sweet joke. But now, with the second season, we realized that they weren't just words. They were a real desire. Seeing them joke, smile, and look out for each other throughout the journey seemed to confirm that their promise would continue. That no matter what, they would always find their way back together. Then came the moment that remains etched in the hearts of all Jikooka. A live broadcast that many now call their last. In that live broadcast, we saw Jimin and Jungkook were so happy. They joked around, played along to songs, laughed together, and unknowingly displayed a deep bond. The genuine smiles, warm hugs, and moments together made many of us feel like we were right there with them, as if we were sharing the love they shared. For some, the live broadcast felt like a goodbye. But for many, it was a reminder that their bond was unbreakable. Unfortunately, that happiness didn't last long. Rumors began circulating involving Jimin. The rumors were never proven, but they were enough to cloud the atmosphere. Due to this pressure, Jimin chose to stay away from social media. A decision we can understand, as haters are always looking for an excuse to attack him. For many fans, this was a difficult time. We were used to seeing their interactions openly, and suddenly everything felt much quieter. But at the same time, we knew that the silence didn't mean their bond was broken. It was simply Jimin's way of protecting himself and their relationship from unfair attacks. Then another question arose. Why didn't Jimin no longer wish Jungkook a happy birthday in person? Is it open? In the past, every year we always looked forward to a sweet post from him. But this time there was nothing. And of course that made many of us feel sad. But let's be honest with ourselves. Is it possible that Jimin missed such an important day? No. We know that, even without a public statement, the moment still existed. They likely celebrated it privately, away from the spotlight, away from the noise of social media. And perhaps that's where their beauty lies. That the affection they share isn't dependent on posts or public attention. There's a much greater love, hidden yet real. Jimin and Jungkook's relationship isn't just about two people in the same group. Their bond goes much deeper, even reaching family circles. There's one story that touched many armies. When Jungkook innocently shared that he once ate seaweed soup made by Jimin's mother. It seems simple, but for Koreans, seaweed soup is a meaningful food, a symbol of care, affection, and the warmth of home. Furthermore, another story came when Jimin's mother sent Jungkook her own handmade kimchi. Kimchi isn't just a food, but a symbol of family tradition typically shared only with those considered close, even like family. It's this closeness between their mothers that has convinced ARMY that Jimin and Jungkook's relationship has gone beyond just co-workers. They're like a family, accepting and caring for each other, and love each other. From all these stories, we learn one important thing. Love doesn't always require public validation. Jimin and Jungkook don't always have to display their affection in front of the cameras to prove their bond is real. Sometimes, it's precisely in their silence, in their meaningful silence, that greater power lies. They don't need to show it all off, because they know there are things that are more beautiful if kept to oneself. And perhaps that's precisely where their magic lies. That true love doesn't need a stage, doesn't need the spotlight, doesn't need public recognition. True love simply needs two hearts that understand each other. And that's enough. To all armies, to all the Jikookas who faithfully support us, don't let rumors shatter our faith. Don't let the words of outsiders make us doubt the bond we've seen with our own eyes for years. Every smile, every reflection, every little word they say, all of it is concrete proof that Jimin and Jungkook have something special. Our job is not to find flaws, nor to believe rumors, but to continue supporting them with love. Because in the end, all they need is our sincere support.
잘못 만졌나? 그래, 좋네, 그거가.
요즘 머리가
네.
빠져요.
근데 초가 안 지나가는 거 아닌가?
아니야, 지나가고 있어.
형 되게 목소리
And so it is a story of promise, togetherness, and a love that cannot be measured by anything. Jimin and Jungkook may not always show it all to us, but we know, behind the smiles, behind the silence, there's something stronger than mere words. For now, let's believe in them, because as Jungkook once said, he wants to be with Jimin even until he's 50. A simple promise, but perhaps the most beautiful promise of love we've ever heard. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to support this channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing so we can continue sharing heartwarming stories like this. See you in the next video, and remember, Jimin and Jungkook's love lives on, in every second, in every smile, and in the hearts of all armies.